So, here's the deal. We've all heard that success comes in the good times, right? But what if I told you that's all wrong? That the real game changer is surviving through the hardest, coldest, most miserable times, aka your winter arc? I mean, think about it. The darkest days have the power to either make you or break you. Sound dramatic? Maybe. But trust me, if you can conquer your winter arc, you're basically unstoppable. Ready to see how turning your dark days into strength will level up your life? Let's dive in. All right, picture this. It's freezing outside, you're miserable, and it feels like the world is working against you. You got two options: either curl up in a blanket, binge watch TV, and tell yourself, I'll deal with it tomorrow, because procrastination solves everything, right? Or you decide to face the cold, push through, and grind harder than you ever have. You see, winter arcs aren't just about weather. It's about those tough times in life when you feel like you're in survival mode, when nothing's going your way and you're just trying to get through the day. But here's the thing, that's where the magic happens. Why? Because growth doesn't happen when things are easy. That's not just motivational mumbo-jumbo, it's facts. When life hands you easy, you get comfortable, and comfortable people, they don't grow. Let's talk about some legends who thrived in their winter arcs. You know, people like Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you think he became one of the greatest footballers by living in a comfy little bubble of sunshine? Nah, his success came from insane dedication during the hard times. Whether it was pushing through injuries, training during the off-season, or handling the pressure of always having eyes on him, he embraced his winter arc. Or how about David Goggins? The man literally runs into his challenges. For him, the winter arc is a daily routine. It's like the harder things get, the more he thrives. But you don't have to be an elite athlete to learn from this. You just need to be willing to step into the cold, figuratively and literally, and get uncomfortable. And no, I'm not saying you need to start running ultra-marathons in the snow tomorrow. Please don't freeze yourself for the sake of motivation. But seriously, the lesson here is simple. When things are hard, that's when you're building your real strength, mentally, emotionally, physically. Now let's break it down. What happens during these so-called winter arcs? First off, you're forced to deal with adversity. And adversity is like that annoying gym partner who pushes you to do one more rep when you really just want to quit. It's exhausting, sometimes painful, but at the end of it, you're stronger. It's in the winter arc that you develop resilience. And resilience, that's the ultimate superpower. Life throws curveballs at everyone, no exceptions. But if you've trained yourself to handle tough situations during your hardest times, you're basically invincible when life hits you again. While everyone else crumbles, you're already one step ahead because you've been there, done that, and leveled up. Now, if you're still with me and not off binge-watching cat videos, I have a favor to ask. If you're serious about smashing your winter arc, smash that like button. Not only will it warm my cold YouTube algorithm heart, but it'll make sure you're not missing out on more content that'll turn you into the absolute legend you're meant to be. And hey, if you've ever survived a winter arc of your own, drop it in the comments. I want to hear your story. Oh, and subscribe while you're at it. I mean, I can't promise you'll turn into Ronaldo, but I can promise it'll get you closer to that next level of you. All right, let's talk strategy. How do you handle these dark days? Here's a step-by-step guide to turning your winter arc into your biggest transformation. Step 1. Accept the struggle. First things first. Stop pretending everything is fine. You don't have to smile through the storm. Acknowledge that you're in a tough spot, but don't let it break you. Remember, this is temporary, but the strength you build is permanent. Step 2. Keep moving forward. Consistency is key. Even when everything in you is screaming to give up, keep showing up. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be pretty, but progress is progress. Step 3. Change your perspective. Think of your winter arc as training ground. It's tough, but every obstacle you face is sharpening you. Picture yourself a few months from now, looking back at this phase. Would you rather say, I gave up, or I conquered that? And hey, if all else fails, just imagine Ronaldo doing push-ups in the snow. That mental image should be enough to get you moving. So, what's the reward for surviving your winter arc? Transformation. The person you become at the end of this journey isn't the same person who started it. You've gained strength, resilience, and a sense of confidence that only comes from overcoming tough challenges. And let me tell you, when the spring of your life finally comes, everything feels different. You'll realize that while everyone else was waiting for better days, you were out there building a better version of yourself. When the sun finally shines again, you're ready, stronger, sharper, and unstoppable. So the next time you find yourself in a winter arc, whether it's a tough day, a challenging phase, or literal winter blues, don't wish it away. Embrace it. This is where you grow. This is where your transformation happens. You don't just survive the winter arc, you thrive in it. And remember, like I always say, you are your biggest project. So what are you waiting for? Go crush that winter arc. Oh, and if you're struggling with negativity and want to lift your spirits, click on this video. Overcome negativity, how to stay uplifted during hard times for tips to help you stay positive. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one.